I thought of sharing with you this story, and also it's a record for me to keep for myself because it's one of the memorable things that happened to me and to Wendy as well. So this is what happened. It was on the day that we're supposed to go Singapore, and I woke up really early, and we got there an hour earlier. All right. So we decided, hey, it's still so early. Our bus is at 9 a.m. It's just 8 a.m. We better go for breakfast. So we head on to the nearest McDonald's because it's fast food, right? So we decided, okay, let's just grab something, quickly have our breakfast and go to the station. So it's supposed to be fast food, right? Fast. But actually, it's slow food. It took so long. It took about 30 minutes before, we got our food. We quickly rushed to finish our food. We got our ticket verified, and then so that we could exit, the parking lot. And the distance of McDonald's and the parking lot is actually quite a distance for the exit. So we got it verified. Husband drove to the boom gate, slot in the card, and the boom gate was not opening. It says, your time has exceeded. Ran, because my husband was waiting at the boom gate. I ran to McDonald's, got it verified again, run back. Imagine my tummy is so full. I just eaten, my breakfast. I went back to the boom gate. It was still not opening. It still says, your time has exceeded. Again, I ran back to McDonald's, got it verified again. I said, please, you have to help me. I'll be left by my bus because it's just 12 minutes before the bus would leave. And I have exactly 12 minutes, the distance, or about 10 to 12 minutes to get there. Imagine my time window is so little, and the bus says you're supposed to be there 15 minutes before it leaves. So I ran back to the car, and this time around, thank God, it opened. There's so much of emotions going through in me during that time. Regret that I had my breakfast. I wish I didn't go there and have my breakfast. I was so upset the service was so slow. I was so upset that the boom gate was not working. And basically, I was thinking, is this a sign? Should I still be going? Maybe it's a sign I should not go. But anyhow, we still pushed through. And I got there to the bus station. Wendy was waiting. Yeah, luckily the bus didn't leave me. I managed to, hop onto the bus. So we left. So I said, okay, this episode of nervousness and all this thing is over. But actually not yet. Second incident for that day. Singapore arrival, the checkpoint there. And we were hearing this bus conductor was saying, you have to fill in your arrival pass. Basically, I'm so used to filling up the form, whereby the conductor will give you, and you pass it to the immigration in Singapore. But this time around, it's not that. You actually need to key in it digitally, right? You scan a code and you fill in your details online. And I don't see any information being flashed on the screen on the bus. And basically we asked our co-passenger at the back, hey, what is it about? Do we need to fill in anything? And this guy said, no, nothing. I mean, don't have to do anything. So we didn't do anything. And when we arrived at Singapore checkpoint, guess what? We need to key in our details. And I quickly scanned the code there. Me and Wendy were quickly filling it in. I went to the auto gate because for Malaysians passport holders, you have an auto gate. So put my passport in. It says that my records are not found. So tried a few times. The officer said, okay, you have to go to the immigration officer, at the counter. Went there. They said, check my email. I don't have any email being sent. Then they cannot find my record. So I get there. I have to do it digitally because that's the only way, that you must do it anyhow digitally. So I was keying it in there. And guess what? Actually, I missed out the last step of clicking agree and submitting my information. That's why I didn't get any info in my email. All right. So lesson learned. That's something I learned. And basically, the bus was only waiting for me again. Okay, so it's like, what's happening to me today? So I went to the bus, okay, got to Singapore, so yay, we are finally in Singapore. So we went to Resorts World, got our goodie bags, so beautiful, you know, the goodie bags of Young Living, really, really love it. So we were carrying our backpack, and this time around, Young Living gave us another backpack. So like, wow, you have 2 backpacks and we need to carry home 2 backpacks. So we were head back home. Basically, we took the tram to Vivo City, right, Harbourfront, and decided to buy water from there because our hotel does not supply drinking water, and they don't have the supermarket fair price. I think they don't have like single bottles of 1 liter, so they have a pack of 6 bottles of 1 liter water. So basically it's 6 liters of water. So we have no choice. We got that one, and we thought that's 2 of us. So what we did was we were carrying this plastic bag, right? And it's so painful because it's really heavy. 2 of us, wow, very painful. And we were just switching our hands, right? 1 minute I'm here, next minute I'm there. Like me and Wendy, we were just switching around. And we decided later on, like, hey, why not we just put the water inside our bags, right? Like split into half, like 3 bottles for me, 3 bottles for Wendy, so that it's like divided, right, the weight. So now we are using 2 backpacks, right? So you'll see in the photo here, it's like we were carrying 2 backpacks. That's really how we were walking, basically 1 in front and 1 in the back. So we actually thought that whatever bus we ride in Singapore will bring us to where we want to go. So we hop on to this bus that says, like, you know, we were using this Google map, right? And it has a few suggestions of buses, like what you can take. And we thought that any bus there would bring us to the destination. So we rode on that bus. After a while, we looked back at our Google map and we realized, hey, why is this bus going and further from the destination we want to go to? So we asked the conductor, and the bus driver said, oh no, you're supposed to ride the bus on the opposite side of the road. So even if it's the same bus number, actually it could be going, you know, opposite way. You have to ride the bus at the right point, whether it's on this side or opposite side of the road. And you know, in Singapore, you can't simply stop the bus and get down anywhere. So we have to wait to arrive to the next bus stop. Got down there, and you cannot cross the road simply, you know, you have to look for a pedestrian walkway. So after a distance, we found a pedestrian, we crossed the road, and there's a bus stop there. And we were waiting there for so long, but no bus was, you know, no bus of that suggested numbers was, you know, coming. So we were thinking, what's happening? You know, why no bus is coming? Maybe we're at the wrong bus station. And when we look at our Google map, it says that we're supposed to ride in another bus station, like pointing us to walk for 2 minutes to get there. So we walk. And we say, there's no bus station here, right? And right after that, the bus that we want to hop onto passed us by. Basically, it stopped at the bus station where we were waiting. Like, oh my God. So we walked back to the bus station and again waited. And there's a few buses, right? I mentioned the recommended bus. It says 3 minutes walk when we get down to the bus station later on. So that particular bus number was not coming yet, and there was another bus in the list where it's coming towards us. Say, hey, that's the bus also which is in the list. Let's just go in. So we went in, and guess what? From that 3 minutes walk, because we took another bus, now the walking distance, it will still go to the destination near our place, where the hotel we are staying, but 9 minutes walk. Okay, and we were carrying so much of weight on us, water plus our own backpack with all our stuff, but no choice, right? So we went down and we started walking, looking at Google Maps. Where are we supposed to head to? Basically, after walking for 2 minutes, right? I look back at the map and like, oh my God, we only walk this much. We still have this much of walking to do. And our shoulders was aching. Our back was aching. It's so heavy. We were so thirsty and tired. And it's already late at night. We were thinking like, what is this? It's like one after another. Things were happening, right? And we got to our hotel eventually, right? By walking and walking and walking, even though we were so tired. And to think of it, I have mild scolio and I have mild slip disc, right? So it was very, very torturing, but we still push on. So basically, in this journey, I learned that, yeah, sometimes, life could be very difficult, but when you push on, you'll get there, and it's only when you have like challenges in life, it's when you have stories. Imagine if everything just went smoothly. There's nothing much to celebrate about, right? But because you've gone through so much of challenges, and sometimes life just tests you like one after another, getting you to think that maybe it's not for me. Maybe I shouldn't pursue it, right? Maybe I shouldn't go. But that is where life is actually testing how far you want to go, how much this means to you. And when you do, you see achievements, right? So there was so much of learnings that I got from here. There's good things that happen. We got to Singapore. We got our goodie bag. We didn't have to queue the following day, which is super long queue, right? And basically, it was the entire experience. I learned how to navigate about Singapore. I learned that, you cannot simply take any bus, things like that, right? So there was a lot of learnings and beautiful things, and the entire trip was really, really good. I have zero regrets of going. I learned so much. It was so inspiring. It renewed and it really strengthened my beliefs and my why, that although it's such a challenging time for me and even my team, I know I am in the right path. I know I'm making the right decision. It aligns with my passion and it aligns with my beliefs in life, that the journey I'm taking in YL is really something I really, really believe in, and I really want to pursue it because it's something really good, not only for me, not only for my family, but for mankind. So I just want to share that despite of hardship, just go on. If you believe in it and it means a lot to you, irregardless of a lot of noises out there, irregardless of all the challenges and all the hardship, just go for it because it's gonna be super, super worth it. All right. Bye.